Oh, I'm about to fight somebody tomorrow. I have to go get my boxing. They're not old yet. His son probably that old, is old as hell. Probably like 40, 50. He probably gonna shoot. But my sister, I'm gonna make sure my sister there. I'm like, Don, you at the house? He like, yeah. You got your gun? Yeah. Hey, look, I'm on the way. My sister will blast that nigga. Oh God. Tell him to stop talking his shit. He was about to hit me. He would have hit me probably.
Bud Johnson with an historic perfect game last time he took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what he has for an encore. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch. Leading off, Cal Raleigh. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. One pitch and one out. Rodriguez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. In the air, left field. Hat under it. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Josh Naylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Scoreless. Back in Seattle. Bottom half of inning number 2. So the Kansas City Royals have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
Brendan Donovan now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
The 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third, and that goes foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So up next, Cole Young.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hit on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH, Kerry Carpenter. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
On the ground right side, Pasquantino takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Jump throw. And they get the out. Mariners go down T-Mobile Park. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luis Arias. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. late with the swing there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The Mariners down by 4, last half of inning number 5.
There we
Checks
go.
a swing, appeal to third, no swing. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Cole Young now at the plate.
No, that's high.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a bouncer to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Popped up with under it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 2. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
The Royals leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Naylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes
For the Royals.
back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Michael Wacha.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. The Royals win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Johnson posted 9 strikeouts in 6 shutout frames.
I feel for the other team, Boog. They had very few answers for him in this one. That's the kind of performance that earns you a lot of trust from your manager.
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Bud Johnson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Nope. Outside.
Johnson, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. One away.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Nope.
Chris,
outside.
he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tracks it down for the out. That's out number two. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2. Got him. That's out number three. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Brenton Doyle. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Number 66, Charlie Condit.
Looks like he wants the signs again. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Condon making his debut in the middle of the season after missing out on the opening day roster. I don't think anyone surprised the former first rounder made it to this level. It was more a question of when and not if, Singy. Second inning here, no score. High fly ball, right field. Collins under this one. Out number 2. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though. He was late there. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Yeah, as you say, Boog, it's something we've been waiting for him to get here. We knew all along it was going to happen.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Brett Sullivan digging in for the Rockies. In the air, right field. Collins on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. In there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Just missed. And he'll challenge this call from the mound. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball.
Really
That's
good take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2 and 2. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next for Colorado, Cole Carey, a switch hitter batting right. Top of the 3rd, no score. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
No, that's
And
low.
as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hey!
The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. Into center. Isbell makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that is out of play.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Good job to fight that one off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
This to third. Over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. McCann fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Out for the second time today. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is
The designated hitter, Brett Sullivan.
And that one fouled off. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging for the K. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Hey!
Just misses with that one. Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Carey stands in now and watches strike 1. Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball 1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
The Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. And that's the strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. Witt. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Karros at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. In first strike, and that is 0-2. Struck him out swinging. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. The perfection continues. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Brenton Doyle. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Johnson into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
1 up, 1 down. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
See, as an opposing offense, how aware of pitch count are you in it early in the game?
You're very aware because you're wanting to get a good look at that.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Now the Rockies catcher, Kyle McCann. And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Ball, that's just out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection.
The designated hitter, Brett Sullivan.
And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
The 0-2. Just misses there. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Witt in plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
The Royals trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters
Popped up first base side. Pasquantino under it. And history. It's a perfect game.